That's the end of that story. But not really, right? Because I said, well, I still want to do this. I just don't have anywhere to do it now.
Mm-hmm.
What's next? And you thought the garden shears and the snow was silly. At this stage, we bought one of those fiber lines that the Amish community uses to make clothes, put it in the basement, and started making hair in the basement. So there was plants stacked ceiling high. There was water everywhere. There was dust everywhere. It was taking like an hour just to make one piece. I'm like, I don't know, but I don't know what's going on here. But you know what? We're getting somewhere. It looks better than them twigs in the first round.
Yeah.
So that's where we ended up in quarantine, making hair in the basement.
That sounds like the title of a great mixtape, Making Hair in the Basement.
I wouldn't listen to that mixtape. I don't.
You would totally listen to it. It'd be your story.
Wait, okay.
Next, so this is incredible. This is incredible. So you started making hair in your basement literally on your own while you're working your other job, while you're doing other things, right?
Well, yes, me and my friend, we were both in school full time, both working, need to graduate, need to write the thesis, right? But at this point, I'm like, well, the thesis is cool, but this is more interesting. Like, I want to work on this. And once I wrapped up, because I graduated in 2020, we had to figure out, well, how are we going to do this at a larger scale? The basement's cool, but the basement is not going to get us where we need to go. We need to get to some places for manufacturing at scale. And at that time, we got on the phone. We started calling people and emailing people. Hey, we go to Michigan and we're making hair from plants. Like, what? And they hang up the phone. Like, what are they talking about? That's not real. And we contacted people constantly asking about this. People that were using plants to make other things, to make clothes, to make wipes. We're like, we want to do that too. Let's work together. Didn't get too far. Then we hired a consultant who was already in the industry.
Yeah.
So now when we call, we got him on the phone. They're like, oh, let's try it out. So then we start getting a little bit further. The prototypes start to look a little bit better. And the process at that point was sending things back and forth in the mail. So I'd send them something in the mail. They'd send me something in the mail. We'd get on Zoom. I say, this one looks like cat hair. We got to start all over. That's no good. And we did that for 3 years.
3 years?